Now, bringing you the very best in New Hampshire-based local music on IPMNation.com and 100.1 The Planet, this is Local Outbreak.
Focus your energy, you can manifest, but it won't happen, won't it? You don't commit to what your thoughts If you focus your energy, you can manifest, but it won't happen if you don't commit to withdrawing your thoughts to the captain. Rewrite and rewire your process, try a different intent. Wake up and boost yourself with good thoughts and compliments. I'm not buying this works, man. I was in a hole, I was down. Scared and alone, I chose to now. Breathe the air and feel the sun. Energy's important. Mental health is a concern. Handle with care, support. But you gotta push yourself at the same time. Train. I'm a big believer in people. Sometimes we gotta remain. I go on a treadmill, go for walks, swim or what have you. Take it light, feel it on your skin. Don't let it pass you. Jump off this rock into water. The fall is just releasing all problems. Feeling good is a must. Closing my eyes and breathing. Focus to just fix positive energy only. I'm on some Tony Robbins-ish. You're alive. I'm not in a rush to the finish line. But this life moves fast. This life moves fast. This life moves fast. This life moves. You're alive. I'm not in a rush to the finish line. But this life moves fast. This life moves fast. This life moves fast. This life moves. That person who controls your happiness is no one but you. Stay focused, learn to flip that switch when you have to pursue. The meaning of life to me is so simple. I know visions, we all the same goal. Happiness, yeah, straight missions. Think about it, you're not happy, you wanna be, so you are. Happy changed nothing, so you ride in that car. Like an amusement park ride that you do not wanna exit. It's hard to think someone's still waiting for nexus. See, you lose someone that brought you complete peace. Maybe they didn't pass away, just some time with them cease. My mom once told me a breakup was like someone passed away. We've all experienced both, crazy in so many ways. Keep going and cherish that you went through it with passion. Give it your all on anything, no joke, what happened? I know what I want in life, and I know who I am. Be happy, you can be you no matter what experience. You're alive. I'm not in a rush to the finish line. But this life moves fast. This life moves fast. This life moves fast. This life moves. You're alive. I'm not in a rush to the finish line. But this life moves fast. This life moves fast. This life moves fast. This life moves. You're alive. I'm not in a rush to the finish line. But this life moves fast. This life moves fast. This life moves fast. This life moves. You're alive. I'm not in a rush to the finish line. But this life moves fast. This life moves fast. This life moves fast. This life moves. You're alive.
And the track we just heard is You're Alive from Joey Painter, who is also here with us live in studio. Welcome.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Good, good. And you brought with you Tommy, and he's got the guitar. And
He's got the guitar, Tommy Ghost. We've been putting some songs together over the last couple of years, just trying to carve it out. Actually wrote one song back in 2012 that we're going to play for you today.
Oh, cool.
That's just always been sitting around, and we started performing it the last couple of years, and we've just been building on it quite a bit.
Oh, very good. Yeah. Welcome, Tommy.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, good. And is it, do you also play in a band or?
Yep. Melodies from Ghost Road.
Oh.
And we play all over. It's, rock and roll.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. Now, how did you guys get involved working together?
Actually, the first studio I went to, Bad Bones Records. Shout out Mike Martell.
Yeah, he's playing drums.
Yeah. We just kind of got together at a studio and met through a mutual friend. Shout out B Ghost. And we just kind of been working on music ever since.
Cool. The track that we heard, "You're Alive," I really like that.
Thank you.
I love the positivity, and that seems to be a theme with a lot of your music.
Big time, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that was like I was in kind of a low place, and listening to certain lyrics, it's important to put those lyrics that somebody might remember later on in the day or the next morning that might help them get up, and that's what I aim for.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like that. Do you are all of your lyrics kind of in that vibe? I mean, do you have anything that's darker, or is it all pretty positive?
On every once in a while there's a dark song that comes up. I actually have on a Good Man project that I have, everything's available on Spotify, Apple, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Good Man project. I have a song where it's a 3 conversation piece where talking to the devil about selling your soul and where's God and stuff like that. It's
wow.
And we disguise the voices so it's 3 different conversations. It's really fun. I want to do a music video perspective character speaking eventually, but that's there's a couple of them, yeah.
Yeah,
But
no.
that's the one that sticks out to me that was always my favorite.
Yeah, that sounds fascinating. Yeah, absolutely. Now, when you perform live, typically in a venue, do you guys do this a lot together, or
Any chance we get.
yeah?
Doing more and more for sure.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, it's different. We do the acoustic guitar and the hip hop, so it's different for people.
Yeah.
It's
Most people walk away going, yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, I'm dying to hear how this sounds. I know you guys are going to do a few songs for us, but yeah, if you're ready to play something,
Can I get into an announcement real quick? Just because this is
absolutely.
I'm just really excited. The whole purpose of coming here is telling you about on June 29th, we're going to have a Walmart show.
Yeah.
Route 1, 2460 Lafayette Road. Store facility number is 2130. Shout out 2130. Last year, we got to be able to do this eclectic concert out front. There was hot dogs, burgers, all that stuff. Everything that you could get, face painting, donating money. Everything went towards CMN for Boston Children's Hospital.
Oh, wow.
And this year, there was a buzz in the air, and they came back and said that we could do it again. And
awesome.
yes.
That's very
so
cool.
It's that is and the crazy story behind that is I started emceeing 20 years ago right across the street.
No kidding.
So that's a personal goal for me, and be able to do something good with it is huge. I'm just really excited.
And that's not the kind of thing you usually associate with Walmart.
No.
Being able to do a concert.
No.
Walmart rock shows.
Yeah.
You know how it started? Honestly, another thing that I'm proud of, it started with giving a friend a ride to work.
Yeah.
And she was the personnel manager at the time, and I asked about the charity stuff. I was like, does performance count towards donation time? And she said, yeah. So I said, oh.
Oh, wow.
And then the whole store kind of got on board with it, and we all just kind of came together and had this huge event. We raised $1,100 out there. We have a month. So, when you go to the store and they're like, hey, you want to round up money?
Yeah.
Round up the dollar. That's what it's going to in June.
Oh, okay.
CMN, Boston Children's Hospital. So last year, total June, we raised $5,500.
No kidding.
That was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
So that's like the end goal. And then we report how much we raised throughout the month, and it's really awesome.
Yeah, no, that's excellent. Good for you. By the way, Asia in the chat room says Joey's all about being positive. Very nice. Also, Chris Carr is in the chat room. Justin Michaels. Justin says, the people's champ of the Seacoast hip hop, Joey.
Shout out 4HM.
Yeah, very, very cool.
Calm the Sea. That Chris Carr is actually my neighbor, and he's on the bill for that. I can list off the artists later.
Sure.
But it's a really fun story. He was he has a band downstairs, and he's my neighbor downstairs. I heard him jamming quite a few times.
Yeah.
And then I actually heard his set, and I was like, dude, that's an instrumental rock band. Come through. Calm the Sea. That's very excited to have him out.
Calm the Sea. Mm-hmm. All right. Excellent. All right, cool. Yeah, you guys want to play something?
Yeah.
I'm dying to hear something.
Yeah, we'll do my one.
I'll get that guitar turned up there. There we go.
Yeah. Tommy Ghost. Yeah. Yo. I'm done messing around, formulas found. I won this battle now, cause I know this beat will pound.
rhymes I feed you now. Taking leaps and bounds. Yeah, we got that bounce, keep it while we surround. I got that bag of tricks, I'm now reaching in. I do this every day, not just a weekend thing. Skills are getting stronger, never weakening. My rhymes just add up, and yeah, this is what it's equaling. Not keeping this hidden like a secret thing. I'm confident with this, it's not a recent fling. No more dreaming about, I'm on my mission to obtain. Broken pieces of mics falling, supreme will reign. Obtain visuals hauling, and just seem to maintain. No matter if I make it, the game remains. Some do this for love, some do this for pay. Both you need to consider with these moves that you do make. Yeah, my world ain't you never gonna stop me, never see me stopping, dropping, always what I am. My world ain't you never gonna stop me, never see me stopping, dropping, always what I am. My world ain't you never gonna stop me, never see me stopping, dropping, always what I am. My world ain't you never gonna stop me, stop me, stop me, stop me, yo. Game pieces on the board and man, I'm plotting my schemes. Strategies with detailed timing, land your seeds. Rocking mics with a reason, freeze the greed. Selfishness isn't a part of, but maybe it should be. Taking what's mine, am I indeed? I'm talking to these beats, yeah, we're getting pretty friendly, sounding good, yeah, I'm betting. Got you drawn in now, I'm letting, nothing holds me back now. I turned up the settings, like I'm playing Madden. And some things were too easy. Now I'm speaking in this mic on this mission. Do you read me? I've been hitting, I'm going down, but ready to survive. So whether you respond or not, pro jamming, I'm alive. Just only explain yourself and keep good mental health. Just remember life happens, so add a notch in your belt. Cause I'm tired of the bull, and there's so much ignorance. With everything added up, how the did you figure this? Yeah, my world ain't you never gonna stop me. Stop me. Stop me. My world ain't you never gonna stop me, never see me stopping, dropping, always what I am. My world ain't you never gonna stop me, never see me stopping, dropping, always what I am. My world ain't you never gonna stop, 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 stop.
Very nice. Very nice. We have the great Joey Painter here with us live in studio, and Tommy on guitar. And yeah, that's how many, like, are you able to take any song in your catalog and really kind of transform it into doing it as a duo with the guitar and everything? Does that work with anything?
Yeah. Usually when he comes over, I'm like, yo, I wrote a new song. This is the original. Let's do this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, it's timing and then the melody. You know, you just put a good melody behind it, and he's great at putting it together like that.
Yeah.
You're great, Tommy Goat.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
He actually it's funny that you said that, because he just came over like a week ago. It was like, yo, I got this new tune. I think it's the next one. Let's go.
Yeah.
Against the Years that we're going to do is a 100% original tune.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Sepsis is in the Facebook live chat, says, great job, clean guitar.
Oh, shout out Sepsis. All right.
Oh, yeah. We just saw them at Charlie's Hill not too long ago.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, those guys are great. Yep.
Absolutely.
Really fun.
Also, Maureen Riley is in the chat room and says, love you.
Oh, love you too.
And Chris Carr said, Joey Painter, killing it. Sounds great, brother. And also mentioned, Justin Michaels mentioned 4HM clothing.
That is, so Justin has this, we were going to wait and try and bring him back later, but I want to talk about him now.
Yeah.
He's like 100% supporter. This guy has been coaching me for years to say, hey, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
And he's got a clothing line, 4HM. It's for like the everyday hustlers getting up, going to work.
Yeah.
Type brand. And he's got 4HMclothing.com. He's got a website. Go check it out. Order some merch. He does a lot of my merch. Helps me distribute and all that stuff. He was such a supporter that when he like making CDs and stuff, he go, yo, Joey, I'm going on vacation. Give me a stack of CDs. I'll hand them out. Nice. He was like. It was really cool. He knows Echo. You know Echo? He was down at Hampton Beach. He was like, "Yo, this is my buddy. He's take a picture with him." That was cool.
Oh, nice.
That was such respect, man. He really has an awesome vision, and try and get out, have a merch table for him every time I do a show, whenever he can get out.
Yeah.
Support 4HM Clothing Line. .com.
And he's from here. He's a New Hampshire guy.
New Hampshire guy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Excellent.
Loves hip hop. Loves local music. Hip hop.
Yeah.
Real big supporter. It's awesome.
Oh, okay.
Much respect.
Well, we might have to have him on the show.
Definitely one of the team.
Yeah. That's awesome. You guys sound great. You want to play another one?
Yeah. All right. This one's Against the Years.
All right.
Check. The clock is ticking and I'm on my gotta beat. My man Varsity had asked me, have you ever thought to quit? Never, man. I don't surrender my plan. I got thoughts to survive, working on my memory, man. With this I live forever, man. I'm talking immortal. As you discover my past and jump right into that portal, here's a cordial invitation from this humble MC. I got that useful information, plenty of me. I take in air and trees, drinking water, feel the breeze. At times I'm dropping to my knees, screaming out, please. Why can't I be free? Still I choose to not flee. Stepping stones represents what it is that I keep, yeah.
And I've seen better days, but who's counting?
Not me, not me, yeah.
And now I change my ways, but who's counting?
Not me, not me.
Against the years.
Time loves to haunt, wake you rush with your moves. Like a play clock ticking, patience has gotta be used. When it's your turn, will you turn down, refuse, or snatch that opportunity, that moment I can't lose? Time waits for no one, but will you decide to go and put your show on and flow on? You know, so on and so on. Father Time, will you give me back some seconds I've lost? We can bargain on some, I know everything costs, yeah.
It's like you're losing your mind when you're tripping over toys in the attic of time. And every day you're feeling all of the stress. You're choked up from the pounding deep inside of your chest. You lose yourself in a melody. You sit back and dream about how things used to be. It used to be. And I've seen better days, but who's counting?
Not me, not me, yeah.
And now I change my ways, but who's counting?
Not me, not me.
Against the years.
Those little hands are moving, their eyes are burning holes in my head. With this, who knows where I'm led? I got some flows to be fed, words to embed, descriptions from my mind, projecting like I know when this ends. I wish my watch would stop. My kids are getting older. I wish time would just not pick a moment that's been stolen. If you could change the past, what is it that you do? Now would certain things last? Or would you choose the same path? You can read my name badge with some help from a couple of ghosts. This is how I have a blast. My skills were in the trash, but I dove in right after them and gave them a bath. Shared my food ration stash, cause growing what I do against these years with fear, we've experienced a few, yeah.
And I've seen better days, but who's counting?
Not me, not me, yeah.
And now I change my ways, but who's counting?
Not me, not me.
Against the years. Against
Father
the
Time, will you give me
years.
back some seconds I've lost? We can bargain on some, I know everything costs, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Against
when it's your turn, will you turn down, refuse, or snatch at opportunity? That moment I can't lose. When it's your turn, will you turn down, refuse, or snatch at opportunity? That moment I can't lose. When it's your turn, will you turn down, refuse? Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Great job, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
That sounds phenomenal. If you're just joining us, we have Joey Painter here with us live in studio, and Tommy is here as well. Tommy, what's your last name again?
Tommy Jakes. I usually go by Tommy Ghost.
Tommy Ghost, yeah.
I play in the Melodies from Ghost Road. We're a rock band. We grew up on stuff like Sabbath and Alice Cooper, so we're very much along that lines. We play everywhere. Anywhere they'll let a dirty little rock band in, we love it.
Nice, nice. Are you the lead singer in that band?
Yeah, I sing. I play some rhythm stuff. And
yeah.
we've been, I started the Ghost in 2010 with just an idea, same thing as Joe was saying. I started it when things were tough and I needed music, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think music can save us if we can figure out how to let it, for
Right.
sure, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, me and
Well
him,
said.
you know, me and him started just messing around, and this is a little bit different for me. Like I said,
Yeah.
the hip hop thing is it's way out of my element, but it's been really fun, and people really do dig it. You know, we go play places where it's some very hardcore hip hop, and then we put a little bit of that dynamic in it, and people are like, "That was awesome."
Yeah,
You know, so
yeah.
it's like, it's been fun.
It's
you know?
always a good. It's always a good thing to walk in with something different and have people go, "Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that was
yeah.
cool. I didn't expect that here."
Because
Well
a lot of
said.
the time too, they're like, "What's he gonna do? Rap
Yeah.
over the acoustic guitar?" And
Yeah.
it's like, "Well, yeah, you know, it's kind of like."
Right. Have you seen anyone else in the scene locally who does that?
I did a couple of years ago. B Snare and his name out of Manchester. He rocked at Rap Night a bunch of times. B Snare and I can't remember his name. Forgive me, but I have seen that.
Yeah.
Not committed as much as we're trying to get it to.
Yeah.
They definitely did a bunch of shows.
Yeah.
I think B Snare is doing solo stuff now, but I haven't really. I've only seen him once or twice, but that was like a cool thing to see and totally sparked it. Like,
Yeah. Cool. Tell me a little bit about influences.
I totally dig into like the positive KRS-One.
Yeah.
Obviously the old school '90s, you know, hip hop, Method Man, Wu-Tang, Biggie.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say Diddy.
Yeah.
Not
I know.
anymore. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm with you. Oh my.
Oh, there's so many conversations on that.
Oh
Anyways,
My, oh my God, that guy! What a disappointment.
talk about. Well, I'll go into that. It is a huge disappointment because that Diddy was always puffy. He was always that guy that had that work ethic that was like really cool and inspiring to see. Like when he was doing stuff without money, not for money, but building stuff. But then now you're finding out there's
I know.
agendas there, and it's just tears me apart.
That's exactly, you mentioned exactly the thing that I had always admired about him was like there's stories about when he was interning at, I forget
Uptown.
at what label, it wasn't
Uptown, yeah.
Like he would ride the subway 2 hours every
Yep,
day,
yep.
getting back and forth. He
The
was so
whole
committed to
L.A.
it.
Reid and what was it? L.A. Reid and if I got that right, Heavy D was on Uptown.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
that stuff. It
Yeah.
was Jodeci.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, and yeah, he worked really hard, you know, and
Yeah.
then, and it's like, you see this, you know, I assume you've seen the video.
well, I guess
Of-
you can
of the
say it's-
assault.
Yeah, well, I guess you can say that's what happens when power gets to your head.
Yeah, I guess
Enough
so.
said.
There were stories before about wasn't he accused of Steve Stout, like he was it Diddy who assaulted him, like hit him in the face with a champagne bottle? Or
Yes,
something?
yeah,
Something
actually,
crazy
yeah.
like
well,
that.
and then there's the Shine thing, the replacement Biggie, unfortunately. The skinny dude that sounded just like Biggie, he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
Shine.
yeah.
And then there was a situation, and he went to jail for a little while. man.
Oh right, this is coming back to me
yeah,
now.
all
yeah.
of that is coming out saying,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, it's
but
disappointing.
That work ethic inspires me.
Yeah.
If you're going hard on your craft, that is inspiring.
Yeah.
Huge inspiration right now is Marlon Craft. If you
Yeah.
haven't looked him up, wow.
I have played what song was it? I've played him on the show. I don't know if it's even still in here.
That song "Dribbling" is super. Talk about work ethic.
He's got a song. I think "America's" in the title.
Oh,
You know the song I'm
I
talking
think
about?
I do know what you're
Because
talking
there's
about.
two parts. He did one, and then he did a follow up to it a couple of years ago. I can't. It's not in the system anymore here. I can't remember what it. But I made a radio edit.
Is it the gang one?
No.
Where it was talking about all gangs.
No.
How everything's a gang.
No, I can't remember now what it was. But yeah, I like Marlon
This
Craft
is
very
America.
much.
No, that's childish. Sorry.
Yeah, Childish Gambino. No, there's a song where it's very political. This show used to be more
He's
political.
got the
We don't-
flag in the background.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I remember that.
Yeah,
Totally.
and there's two of them.
Yeah.
because he did a follow up a couple of years later of that. He had more to say, but
Yeah.
it's just really really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, he's definitely a respected MC by me.
yeah,
Lots of his stuff is like, I love a lot of his quotes. I go into like they stick out. One is I'd rather be a legend to 10 than a mean to a million. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. A lot of them, like I'm driving and I listen to it and I'm like, Yeah,
Yeah.
that is cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, Gangstar, positive lyrics. KRS-One is huge
Yep.
influence.
Yep.
And I can go on and on and on. You know.
Yeah.
Tommy, what about your influence?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Oh, again, I kind of mentioned it. I'm a rock and roll guy, you know.
Yeah.
So definitely Sabbath, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, when music started for me with Motown and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So really, my aunt used to babysit me, ride around in the car, and she had like 2 different cassette tapes. One was Motown's Greatest Hits, and then Tom Petty's Full Moon Fever.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
those records got burned into my brain completely. But I love music. I think a good song can come from anywhere. So
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you is guitar your only instrument, or do you play? It seems like everybody I talk to these days they play like multiple instruments.
Yeah, I would say I play rhythm guitar. I play a little bit of piano and stuff
Yeah.
too. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Drums. I give props to drummers.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Drummers are a consistent topic on the show because everybody we were just in fact with the guys we just had on from Texas, how like every drummer is in multiple bands because there's never enough drummers to go around.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You know. And
I do have a drummer that I work with, Dan Fishbein, and he is in multiple bands. I'm always trying to say, hey, let's come through and do some stuff. Let's rehearse some stuff. He's like, well, I got band practice with this
Yeah.
person that night, all different bands. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Well, my theory about that has always been, Jenny's heard me say this a lot on the show, that when you're growing up and you start wanting to play a musical instrument, you got to have the conversation with the parents about it. And if you say, well, I want to be a drummer, that and the tuba are the two that they're going to try to discourage you from, because they don't want all that sound, all that
right.
noise, especially if you
If
got
you're gonna play drums, son, you better get good at it.
Yeah.
right.
And
Yeah.
they actually say that too, but drummers are like intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a lot. They say like they're really smart.
Yeah.
What are you saying about guitar and bass players, pal?
Dude, what do you say
Let's
about?
get 'em, dude.
What do you say about me, man? I can't play nothing. So I use a pen.
Well, so what about your beats and everything? Do you tell me about your creative process?
There's beat wise. First of all, I totally work with TI Dub Amplified Audio out of Dover, New Hampshire. He is my primary recording place. Like
Okay.
he helps me a lot, and there's like a lot of respect back and forth. He does sound everywhere that he can. He's doing the Walmart show sound, Amplified Audio. But he does beats. I'll push his beats all day long. $50 a beat. Look him up. I'm sure he's got some lease prices on that stuff. But my son, Confide, he makes a bunch of beats for me. Mike Murd. Usually, I have a project called The Mantra,
Yeah.
where it gets back to that wake up in the morning, good lyric stuff.
Yeah.
And I totally targeted Pete Rock. And I've got 3 tracks by Pete Rock that I have been performing called The Mantra. Got a nice cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of write to whatever we can. I don't know.
Yeah.
Usually when I hear somebody that inspires me, I'm like, oh man, that just makes me want to go write. I'll find a beat.
Yeah.
Listening sessions. Like T.I. Dub comes over every once in a while, Sunday mornings, and says, hey, I got a bunch of beats I want to play for you. Let's check this out. And those are always good Sunday mornings. Love that.
Now, how does that process work? Because and this is something we were talking about this recently with who was it we had on the show recently who really kind of Hope the Rapper kind of explained in detail about how that works. But in terms of buying beats or leasing beats, or how does that process work with your guy?
I don't really. I mean, it's more of a close relationship with whoever I make beats with and get beats with. It's usually just pay them flat out and call it a day.
Yeah.
But the leasing can get really, like, they can charge X amount, and then when you get X amount of streams, you have to give somebody some money and all that stuff.
I didn't know about.
Interesting.
I didn't know about that part of it specifically until Hope was talking about it, and he explained how that all works and how complicated it gets. And I didn't know about that part. like I knew that, you can buy beats or you can lease beats, but I didn't know about the limits on streaming and what can happen if that limit's exceeded and all that. I had no idea.
Yeah. I've always wanted to get a lease through Static Selecta, get a couple of beats off of him.
Yeah.
That's obviously a good name to use, and he's always on point with the beats.
Yeah.
Speaking of, he worked with Marlon Craft a couple of times.
Oh,
I think.
okay.
He shouted him out on one of his projects.
Yeah.
And that was like, ooh, small connection. That's cool.
Yep.
Like, listen to this guy, and now he's working with the local legend that was out here.
Yeah.
Now he's out there. Oh, so dope.
Have you gotten to do any live shows where you open with somebody who's really inspired you, who's kind of was kind of a dream opportunity?
We've opened for a couple of people. Terminology, Cloud9 in Hampton. Let's see. Rex out of Mass. We did that at the Brick House in Dover.
Yeah.
Who else? Jeez. I know there's a couple. I just can't think of it.
Yeah.
I can't think of it. Terminology, Rex. The Soul Rebels. I got to open up with the old crew that I rocked with back in the day with the Soul Rebels at the press room, and they are just an awesome funk band from I believe New Orleans. I can't remember. But they did a wicked dope rendition of Phil Collins' "In the Air Tonight." That was really cool.
Yeah.
I highly suggest looking them up. But that's all I can think of right now. I can't think of anybody else.
Well, you're getting some love in the chat room. Jamie Lee Clatcherty. Clackerty says, "Go follow you."
Shout out to the baby's mama.
Shared a link there.
Yes,
oh, okay.
That's awesome.
Very good. Very good. Oh, what is asthmatic, by the way?
Asthmatic there's always that like nickname for MCs, right?
Yeah.
Everybody has a name, a stage name, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I started with asthmatic.
Oh, okay.
Because I had asthma with it when I was a kid, never played sports.
Yeah.
I was always, not taking care of myself, so the breathing wasn't on point. And I walked into work, my buddy Bobby Shaw, shout out Bobby Shaw, I haven't seen him in years. But I walked into work one day and he goes, "Joey Asthmatic." I was like, dude, I got to use that now. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of got discouraged from it, so it's a name that I use.
Oh, okay.
But real name, no gimmicks is much easier.
Yeah.
I don't have to deal with copyrights and everything like that, because there's actually like 3 other asthmatics out there.
Right.
There's one in Britain. I think there's one in Australia. Actually, one time some guy hit me up. He's like, "If I'm going to hit you with a cease and desist if you don't stop."
Really?
You remember that? It was years ago.
Yeah.
A Facebook. I did a Facebook page, and he was like, "If you don't cease and desist, we're going to take you to court and take everything you got." Blah blah. I was like, "Well, that's not going to stop me." So, real name, no gimmicks. It is.
There you go.
Like, I'm not playing with that, but us can still yell at asthmatic. My friends know, and then if you're at a show and I say it, you know.
Yeah.
That was actually similar with the Ghost. I was originally just going to call the band Ghost Road in 2010, and then you looked it up, and there was a lot of them already copywritten and stuff. So I'm like, Melodies from Ghost Road.
Melodies.
Boom.
Yeah.
Great
band. I highly suggest go out and see them. I remember you guys were doing Porch Fest last year, and I walked up and they were rocking in front of. Where was it?
Hervey's Tire. Yeah. And he always actually goes way out. He gets a stage out there and stuff.
Yeah.
He's really great, Al Hervey, Melodies from Ghost Road. Look us up. Come check us out. Any bands, we love to play and share the stage with anyone. So contact us, find us on the Facebook, or look us up on Spotify, anything, so.
Now, have you guys ever done a show where like you open for Ghost Road or anything like that? Or?
No, but
right?
It's interesting because when that topic comes up, people are always like, "I would love to see a good eclectic hip hop rock show." Like, that's really fun. I would love to open for Melodies of Ghost Road. I would love to open for you guys. Come on,
absolutely. Yeah.
And that's a respectful thing because that's like their band has been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, the Ghost started in 2010.
2010.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
a few years after that, it started with just me and an idea, a bunch of songs I wrote on the acoustic.
Yeah.
And then basically I had a band at the time called Two Sided Season. And then so a few people from that band, my bass player and stuff, just jumped right over. And then, we've been, steamrolling ever since.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Just actually did put some stuff out recently, a single recently, Someone Else's Eyes. Like I said, you can go look it up,
Oh,
and check it
wow,
out
okay.
on Spotify and stuff, you know?
Cool. Yeah. We'll definitely have to check that out. You guys want to play another one? You got, was it 3 you were planning to do?
Yeah, we can do I'm a Painter. This is another
Okay.
one from the same project from You're Alive,
Okay.
just adapted.
Okay.
Much different. The original is a beat by my son, which I believe I sent you.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
It's different. Here we go.
Yeah. Let it go. You got asthmatic on this mic, hope you're hearing my message. I've been through a lot and man, it's been crazy confessions, crazy depressions, but this gotta be rain for roses. Start racing your alarm clock in the morning, life will grow this, declaring all out war to get out of these mental health ruts. Man, I felt like I was going crazy, straight up nuts. I'm working right now, doing me with focus, done with this and that drama. I've had times where I'm hopeless, but I'm always continuing, and you'll see me win. Got these bars, I freed me in, got me screaming with grins. Yeah, I've been missing things since, but I have to keep my eyes on the prize with my cries. Yes, I've lied and I've tried, this is my rewiring. Who I was wasn't flying, I'm disappointed in myself, but things will have you sighing. Conquering fears is on my plate, and for the trash, I got a little left to scrape. But I'm on my path, yo, I'm not just a rapper, but I'm a painter. I'm not just a painter, but I'm a rapper. I'm not just a rapper, but I'm a painter. I'm not I'm not just a rapper, but I'm a painter. I'm not just a painter, but I'm a rapper. I'm not just a rapper, but I'm a painter. I'm not just a Am I the only one that understood that man Shire? I'm for my desire, for this passion from the Shire. I feel my head is being held higher than it's ever been. Motivation and consistency, taking minutes that equal 10. I was the definition of grumble. I wanna get out of bed, so depressed and sad. This is what I confess. Greatness will come to you when you choose to run to greatness. I'm working right now, I'm here, no wait list. Rhymes, no fake this. Write them and create this, destroying everything in sight. And yes, I'm leaving traces, shot faces in places. While painters on the mic, motivation and consistency. Second time I said it right, keep it going. Outlast the old you, become obsessed with your routine. You'll see I told you, get your mind ready. Then start the motions, man, these well-planned moves are like mystical potions. I'm not just a rapper, but I'm a painter. I'm not just a painter, but I'm a rapper. I'm not just a rapper, but I'm a painter. I'm not I'm not just a rapper, but I'm a painter. I'm not just a rapper, but I'm a painter. I'm not just a painter, but I'm a rapper. I'm not just a
When I say hip, you say hop.
hip hop, hip hop. Yeah. Tommy Ghost on guitar. I'm not just a. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Great job, guys.
Thank you.
We got Joey Painter and Tommy Ghost here live in studio. By the way, so you mentioned so your son Confide, is that his
That's a stage name, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
He's kind of stepping away from music a little bit right now. He did just drop a project.
Really?
It's on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
You can go check him out. Confide C0NFID3.
Okay.
Is the E.
Okay.
Yeah, go check it out. He puts in a lot of work. Getting ready to graduate.
No kidding.
My daughter is graduating from a program and getting a job this summer. Shout out to Kaylin.
Wow.
And my son is graduating high school on the 6th. And I'm like, wow.
No kidding.
Talk about against the years. Just
Yeah.
saying. That's just saying. You know?
Wow. Yeah. So your son. So do you have anything of the two of you together musically, or?
Oh yeah. We actually did a so when we were locked up during COVID, we did a project together called Life Moves Fast, and all beats are by him, and we recorded it in the house. It's
Wow.
not top grade, but it's a good adventure.
Yeah.
We did a couple of motivating songs. It was kind of like that way to stay in a positive frame.
Yeah.
Totally flipped speaking of in the Air, Phil Collins. We flipped that and remixed a song. The Statement or Statements, and he took the drums, boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
from Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See.
Yeah.
Put them with Phil Collins' In the Air tonight, and we just did this wicked dope.
Oh, no
song.
kidding.
We've recorded it a couple of times. It's really fun.
Oh, wow. Very cool. Very cool. By the way, Calm the Sea is in the Facebook live chat.
Calm the Sea.
Says Tommy Jakes, Joey Painter, you guys are awesome.
Awesome.
We saw Melodies at Charlie's a few months ago. You sound great.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Like I said, any bands want to play and stuff, get in touch with us. We love to share the stage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Facts.
And I also saw in here, I'm trying to scroll back to it, Skip Painter. Oh, yep. Says, that's my boy.
That's my dad. Hell yeah.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah.
He's out driving around doing work right now.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got
okay.
us on the radio, I'm sure.
Okay. Is he a musician?
No, just a hard-working man.
Okay. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Now, by the way, also Miriam Banish is in the Facebook live chat, and she really likes what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
She said she likes this. Excellent. Now, do you have anything coming up immediately? Like, do you have any shows this weekend you want to make sure you mention? Or?
I have like a list of shows I'd love to go over. If we could
Yeah,
do it.
absolutely. Absolutely.
So this June, like the whole theme behind June, and I actually like when we were putting it together. Shout out Brian Linguist here. He's the official team photographer and videographer.
Yeah.
Does all kinds of music videos for us and stuff. We put this schedule together, and he was just going, June, you're stacked for June. That's fun.
Yeah.
So it's like the end of the month is the goal. So it's today we were here. June 12th, I'm going to go and do a Right Mind podcast with Jay Faith and Michael Murphy III. I believe he used to go by MoFlo.
Oh, okay.
And then Father's Day night, Shaskeen Rap Night, Manchester. $5 at the door, 21 plus. That's Father's Day night, June 16th. If you're a dad, come through. Let's represent. That's going to be a fun time. Rap night, Shaskeen, Father's Day. Come on. And then June 21st, we're back in Dover, 603 Bar and Lounge. Let's see who we got. P-Rob, Good Bars. I believe Hope the rapper mentioned him when he was on.
He's coming on the show soon.
Respect.
Yeah.
Mr. Good Bars, Goldie, P-Rob. Shout out P-Rob. Who else? Onyx. Me. I guess I'm hosting that show too.
Oh,
so
cool.
Come through. That's fun.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then it all, like every show that we go to, this podcast, the next shows, whatever we get to do, I'm plugging for that Walmart show.
Yeah.
Because that's the goal.
Yeah.
That's like, I want to make a huge impact. Because I remember sharing the flyer last year and people were like, I didn't think this was possible.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing. Like, I want to keep it going.
Yep.
So, it's a lot of personal goals there.
Yeah.
You know? And then having an awesome team, just to see the store and the employees get around and, you know, the morale gets really high. And when they get excited about stuff, it's awesome to see your coworkers like that excited.
You should remind people again, too, before we run out of time about the Walmart show specifically.
Sir.
Yeah.
June 29th, 2130 Route 1 Portsmouth, 2460 Lafayette Road. We're going to do a Walmart show for CMN, Boston Children's Hospital. We're going to raise as much money as we can, donate. We got, let's see, I want to list off the artists. We've got from country to hip-hop to rock. We've got Sunset Rhythm, Brother Blue, me, Tommy Ghost, Andrew Carbon, who does some, I think he said he was going to do some Pink Floyd covers. I can't remember.
Nice.
T.I. Dub, P-Rob, super positive MC. Like, P-Rob's awesome. T.I. Dub's going to be running sound, amplified audio. Austin Ridlon's going to do some cover songs. I think he said he was going to do some, he's going to do the Cheers theme song.
Oh, no
was
kidding.
Really
Yeah.
cool.
Wow.
I was excited about that.
Yeah.
And then Calm the Sea with some instrumental rock.
Nice.
I'm going to try and freestyle with them. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But that's going to be fun stuff. And last year we did it right under the sign at the store.
Yeah.
But I think this year we're expecting a little bit more people to show up, so we're trying to push it out to the parking lot, and we'll have tarps out there, rain or shine.
Yeah.
We got a generator. We're going to have food, face paint. It's just a good thing, all ages, and a good cause.
Yeah.
It's just the goal for June, and hopefully I can tag some people along with all these shows that we have coming up, and they'll come out and check it out.
Yeah.
Noon to 4, Route 1, Walmart, 2130, Portsmouth.
Very cool. Very cool. No, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Shout out 2130.
And where should people go to keep up with everything that you're doing online?
Really, I have an artist page, but you can just look me up regular Joey Painter Facebook, Joey_Painter on Instagram, and Joey_Painter on TikTok. All that's it's just real name, no gimmicks.
Yeah.
I actually put out a project maybe I think it was like 4 years ago. It was called Bob Ross.
Yeah.
BAWBRAWS.
Yeah.
And if you Google it, I'm the first thing that comes up.
Oh, no kidding.
So that's really fun too.
Yeah.
So Google Bob Ross, BAWBRAWS.
Okay.
Great. Got a lot of DC the Million beats on there. Mike Murd beats. Lots of good stuff. Check out my catalog, please. Spotify, Apple, all that.
Excellent. Well, like I said on social media, I've been aware of your work for a long time. It's wonderful to finally have you on the show.
Likewise. I'm glad to be here. Glad we could bring these guys out, too.
Yeah, absolutely. And Tommy, you want to plug your band?
Yeah, Melodies from Ghost Road. We are booking now for some summertime stuff. We just got done in the studio, Durrell Manor, recording the newest singles called The Ballad of Indrid Cold.
Yeah.
Which a lot of my stuff is fun, horror themed, like stuff like that, hence the ghosts.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But so we're booking. Reach out. You want to share a stage, whatever. We're getting ready to do some stuff, and this new single will be out soon. We did put one out that we just recorded at Studio Pink not too long ago, and it's called Someone Else's Eyes. Check that out. Spotify, Apple Music, Facebook. Find us. Melodies from Ghost Road. Thank you so much, guys, for letting us come and hang out too.
Yeah.
This is very
thank
cool.
you.
Yeah, thank you.
Joey Asthmatic.
Thank
I'm
you
a
for
ghost.
Yeah. No, this has been wonderful. Thank you, guys. And Jenny, you got a lot going on. You want to plug your website so people know?
Absolutely. Go check out jencoffey.com, JENNCOFFEY.com. There's information there on the webinar I will be speaking on Monday night.
Yes.
There's new info up on the media and blog page, and there's a new page called You Are Needed. So check it out.
Yes, absolutely. And we'll leave you with a little bit of this. I'm going to play In Time
Oh, yes.
by
Can I shout out that?
Yeah.
T.I. Dub on the beat on that one.
Okay.
Perfect.
Nice.
Beat Smith Medor on the cuts. He's out from Arizona. We collaborated heavy on this whole project.
Oh, okay.
We made the songs, and then I sent it out to him, and he put all the scratches and cuts on it, and just
cool.
interpreted a bunch of stuff. It was awesome.
Cool. Very cool. All right, so we will leave you with this. This is In Time, Joey Painter.
Amplified audio.
Baby, you're a boss.
Reach goals cause I really tried. Don't stop till you make it to the top.
Tryna take me out, but I can't be out.
No matter what, playing them on and carry on.
Ride along with cats who live great.
Whether you're all in the mix or if you stay low.
If we live really low, we got something in common. That's for real.
Make your life worth it, never will be perfect. Gotta go and get it now, well I would not ignore it. Carving out craft, certain moves is so important. Working on your schedule, thoughts are always warming. Make yourself happy cause this life is always fast. Don't regret not do it when it's all in the past. Or you're broken to cast, anxiety crash. We all certain tears, but that will not last. I'm out on my dash, we will not bash. Fond of this class, right with no cash. As long as we're one, together fear none. The world could be a better place, feasty months. Chase freedoms, taste these guns. You've been working for a long time, say we won. Stop waiting, debating, properly Satan. Make your move now, cause this fate is always waiting, yeah.
Reach goals cause I really tried. Don't stop till you make it to the top.
Tryna take me out, but I can't be out.
No matter what, playing them on and carry on.
Ride along with cats who live great.
Whether you're all in the mix or if you stay low.
If we live really low, we got something in common. That's for real.
Feel the change in your heart, strengthen your part. Pull the pieces all together, start this engine kickstart. The world is yours, please do not return. You gotta keep it all spinning, some just watch it burn. With no concern, motives turn. Agenda shows visible, growth and learn. Time, if it exists, waits for no one. This world, in this world, I think we're so done. You would not broken. Stay woke, son. Keep it moving, falling forward and bring the hot sun. Some things are right, son. Hearts are swollen. Please just coast on. I'm the host from a place with emotions living on sleeves. Think about the past, can you don't dream? Most don't lead, so I'm working the pen. It's a must to win, always again and again. But I
Reach goals cause I really tried. Don't stop till you make it to the top.
Tryna take me out, but I can't be out.
No matter what